So what's happening, Facebook? About a week ago, 2 weeks, had it been a week or 2 weeks ago, um, I had posted on my Roderick page, um, somebody in this apartment complex trying to set me up. Because that's what the Lord has showed me. So I did a Facebook Live doing warfare. Well, I did warfare, but after I did the warfare, I didn't go live doing the warfare. So after I did the warfare, then I went live and added Butterfly Mina Adams, I think that's her name, um, to the live. And I prayed with her, was helping her warfare or whatever. So after I got through warfare with her, the Lord spoke a word. He said judgment is on them, blah, blah, blah. Woo. So what happened during them 2 weeks ago, somebody came to my car. Somebody got a key to my car, came in my car, and took my waiter bag. Now, let me explain to you what waiter is. Waiter is like DoorDash. That's all that is. So I do I deliver food. And see, the enemy don't want this to go forth, but it's gonna go forth anyway. So what happened? I confronted one of the people who was involved, which is the landlord. He he's always up to something funny. Like every time I come out the door, if it ain't him, it's somebody in the apartment complex monitoring me, watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny to them. You know what I'm saying? They watching me. Like, I come out the door and he watching me. He could be talking to somebody, looking at me, staring at me. I ain't said nothing to him. He ain't spoke to me, nothing, just staring at me. So this is what happened. I left and went to Kingdom Nation today. I sat in the parking lot. There was another car sitting in the parking lot. I didn't know who car that was, but it was a white car. I think it was a white Honda, Toyota, whatever. Like a brand new car. I didn't know whose it was. So I sat in the parking lot anyway and prayed for a hot minute. Started cut on K. Boucher's warfare prayers, and I started praying. And the Lord stopped me. He said, you need to read. I said, okay. So I got the word and I read. And he told me, I asked him what to read. He told me to go to 1 Samuel chapter 3. It's about David and Saul and Abner. Basically, Abner was set up to be killed. Now, I didn't really peep game when I read it. I just was reading it. You know what I'm saying? So I got through reading it, and the Lord said, you need to leave. And I kept hearing, I didn't hear it all. I didn't hear it clearly, but I heard these words. I heard break in. So I was like, you saying breakthrough? What you saying, Lord? I thought I was. So he said, leave. So I left. As I'm driving, he says, that was a murder plot. Samuel chapter 3, the whole chapter is a murder plot. It was a murder plot against Abner. They set him up and lied on him, and somebody secretly killed him. So I was like, wow. So I had to go home. I went home, and I got to the apartment complex, and lo and behold, who do I see leaving the apartment complex with the quickness? The landlord in his truck. He leaves. Somebody else leaves. That's cool with him. What's up, Octavius Burrs? Good hollering at you, man. I'm gonna come holler at you in a little while, man. I need some promotion. So when I get some money, I'm gonna come holler at you. I know you still doing that. So we're gonna talk. And my credit report, but I'm gonna wait on that. I gotta see what the Lord want me to do. But basically, I was just riding. I saw him, and I saw her, the girl that was, and she don't speak to me no more for some funny reason, but I don't know why. So I seen her, and she was leaving right behind him. But they always kicking it together. They always hanging together. I said, okay. So I left, came in to the parking lot, went to my door. I went inside the door. I unlocked it. As I unlocked the door, I'm going in, and I closed the door, but the door wasn't closed. So once I finally closed the door, it wouldn't open back up. I was like, what in the hell going on? So I opened the door, and I walk in the house, and I look in my room. My room door was closed. I never leave my room door closed. I don't leave no doors in my house closed when I leave home. I said, wait a minute. So, of course, I check the house, make sure anybody try to jump out and sabotage, and, like ambush me and nothing like that. So, I'm used to warfare. So, I think, with a soldier's mentality. So, I go inside my room, look around, and I go in the other room. I look in the closet, look in the bathroom, look behind the shower. You know what I'm saying? So, as I did that, I had to think about it. I said, no, this is set up. Somebody trying to get me. So I go back to the door and I look at the door. You know where you turn the door handle and the thing go in and out like that? And the little bar with the screws on top that you sit where like when you close the door, the thing that goes to that little hole. That's right on the door, on the side of the door when you open the door. So I looked at that, and the latch, like the thing you screw in, I forgot what that's called, but it's on your door. Everybody got one. That thing is bent, like somebody tried to get in. So I'm looking as I'm casing the door. I'm looking at the door frame, and the plastic where the door is, it like somebody been trying to file in my door with a screwdriver or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so I said, okay. I said, let me calm down. Let me calm down. And I heard, Rod, control yourself. I heard, calm down. I didn't listen to the Lord. I'm just being transparent right now. I was 38 hot. I was 400 degrees juvenile hot. I'm telling you, I was ready to do some damage. So I had to calm down for a second. I said, okay, Lord, what you want me to do? I said, Lord, who doing this? And he told me the landlord is involved. I was like, wow. Now let me give you a backtrack. A couple weeks ago, the same thing happened. I goes in my apartment, my room door is closed again. Somebody been in my house. Now I don't know if somebody went in there and planted something in there. I don't know if they went in there and poisoned some of the open containers that I had in the refrigerator. Because, somebody else in my family tried to do that to me before a couple years ago when we was living together. I ain't going to say no names. And they thought I didn't know. But they wouldn't eat no food. They would just buy groceries with the food stamps we had and leave the apartment with their children and go eat. And come back and wouldn't bring me nothing and wouldn't cook nothing. But whenever I drank something, I felt like my heart was going to pop out my chest. That's another story. But anyway, so basically, and it happened plenty of times during the time I was in that situation at the apartment complex. But I don't want to talk about that. So I had basically, you know what I'm saying, I got upset. I went out the door. I said, Lord, what you want me to tell him? He said, tell him I'm watching him. So I went in and I told him that, but I didn't stop there. He was like, he watching me? I'm like, yeah, he watching you. Why he watching me? I paused for a second because he was playing on my intelligence. I knew what the Lord had told me, and I wasn't going to play no games with him. So we got into an argument. Well, he finally said, I ain't going to argue with you. I said, I don't want you to argue with me. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. And I walked off. But I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it calmly like that. I was hot. We got into a yelling match. He telling me he was gone. He just got back. I said, yeah, you just got back after I went in my apartment. You was leaving when I pulled up in the apartment complex with the quickness. So don't try me. Don't play these games. I said, whoever else you giving keys to around here, or whatever else you doing that you ain't got no business doing, you need to chill. You really need to chill for God brings judgment. And if he bring it, it's going to be swift. So I walked off, went in the house. I couldn't believe I couldn't close my door. I couldn't believe that somebody in this apartment complex is just that plain evil, man. So that means I can't trust nobody in this apartment complex no more. Ain't nobody coming in my house. Ain't no, I don't, you feel me? And I'm not selling wolf tickets. I'm not playing victim. I'm not trying to show somebody I'm bad. None of that stuff. I'm not. Because see, in Florida, they call it stand your ground. So I'm going to do the same thing up here. And woe be to the person who tries to come in my apartment. One or two things going to happen. Either my angel's going to get you, either God going to get you, or I'm going to find out some kind of way, and I'm going to get you. And if I get you, you got it. I don't care about where you from, how tough you is, who you know, all your murder skills, all your punking skills, all that mess. That stuff don't mean nothing to me, man. It don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me. You feel me? I'm not going to play with nobody in this city. I'm not going to play with nobody in Augusta. I'm not going to play with nobody nowhere. But if you come in my apartment, I'm going to burn you. I'm going to burn you. I'm going to do you in. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I'm not playing. This is for the ones in the apartment complex that think I don't see them. That think I don't know what they're doing. And let me address this too. There are other people who live in this apartment complex who are monitoring me. When I get to the apartment complex, all of a sudden they come out the door. When I'm leaving my apartment, all of a sudden they coming out their door at the same time, walking down the steps, want to speak to me. What's up, True? I ain't no fool. I'm not no fool. But I promise you, with the help of the Holy Ghost and the help of the Lord, I will punish you. Now, I don't know if y'all do you want to say something?
Get before me, son. I have a word for you.
Okay. He want to speak. Son, listen. I am going to kill them.
That's right, Roderick. You're going to see some people drop dead.
Thus says the Spirit of the living God. This is wisdom. I am angry, and so are you, saith the Holy One. I am angry, saith the true and living Yah. I am not pleased at them. I am very upset with them. I shall bring judgment unto them through you, son. That is why I brought you here, to expose, to exhort, to uncover, to destroy. They do not know who they are playing with, says Jehovah Nissi, saith the Lion of Judah. A word of death shall come through you, and they shall know that I am Yah.
And they are in danger. They are angering me. Don't speak to them. Don't receive what they are doing. Return it to sender. I am going to annihilate them. The judgment is coming. Okay. Now I hear the police are in danger too. Okay, he told me to tell y'all what happened today. So I left, after I left the apartment complex, I came back, I called some people, they came, checked it out, blah, 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 whoop de whoop. Got an alarm system, hooked up. I hooked it up just 2 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? But that was later on. This, let me be like 45 minutes ago. But earlier when I left, when I left after all that took place, I changed shirts and went and started working. So when I started working, I'm somewhere up on Washington Road. I get pulled over by the police because I didn't have my lights on. I said, oh, Lord. I said, oh, Lord. I said, Lord, are there any warrants out for me? He said, no. Police came to the car door. He was like, you know you're supposed to have your lights on. In the rain, he said, yeah, you're supposed to have your lights on in the rain. I said, my bad, I apologize. I was trying to deliver food, and I wasn't thinking about it. My bad. You know. He said, you got your ID? I said, yeah, I gave my ID. I gave my ID. He went back. I asked the Lord again, I had to be sure. Because I was a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? So I said, Lord, it's no warrants, right? He's like, no, there are none. A few seconds later, police come back. There you go. I said, my bad, man. He was like, oh, you good. And walked off. No warrants. Now, the police wanted to set me up so I could try to get in trouble with a warrant out for my arrest some kind of way. But I'm letting you know now, ain't no warrant out for me. So don't go try to make nothing up because I ain't doing nothing that I ain't supposed to be doing. I know y'all wanted to haul me off somewhere, have me killed somewhere silently, secretly, without nobody knowing about it, like you do a lot of other people here in Augusta. I ain't saying this for all the police here in Augusta, because there's some cool brothers, cool dudes that work for the Richmond County Police Officers, Police Department. I'm talking about I ain't cool with them. I'm just saying they cool as their personality, how they rock with you, how they do their job. They do their job to the best of their ability. These ain't the ones that's been around forever. The ones that's been around forever is the ones that's been doing dirt. Oh wow. I hear COVID-19 is coming to some police officers. Woo! Glory, hallelujah. I hear it is coming. Skadama ke robobo kabakayi debe kadaba dodobo kokadara rebeki skedebedi ababa koko kabaka dedoda ripaka skandorobo kabaka debe kede abaka askondorobada ramakayi debeki edesko orebeki edebe ababa okadara arabaki odorobo osko reme kedebe eke bakaya odorobo oska abare yabaki debe raba. Don't speak to them, for I am angry. It's time for judgment. That is it. I'll see y'all later. Lord told me to turn this off, so when he done, I'm done.